Hi, everyone. We are live at the Paste Studio right now in New York with Matt Sucich. Matt Sucich, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks, Brad Wagner.
Yeah, you are welcome. You are, dude, thanks. So this is the very last session of the entire decade, the first decade in existence of this studio, and thank you for playing it. And joining you today, Lily is here. Lily, wonderful to see you. Kiyoshi is here. Kiyoshi, wonderful to see you, too. Everybody, veterans of this room,
yeah,
or of this series generally. So we're stoked to have you guys here. Thank you very much. And we're going to hear songs from all across the catalog. And coming up first is
we're going to play Beach Town first. This is from the latest record, $1,000 Dinners. I see a sidewalk 6 inches off the ground. I see fools in the faces of the new friends I've found. And all it takes is a high horse for someone to look down on you. And all you need is a few feet for a different point of view. And I see traffic flowing up over the bridge, waves cresting and descending upon all the hip kids. And all you need is a high point to see the low for what it is. And all it takes is a highway to get away from it. Yeah, and how much are you willing to spend? Yeah, how much, and are you willing? Now do I move to a beach town for the beach all year round? And do I move to a beach town for that sweet ocean sound? And if I move, then what will I do when the beach town gets me down? Hell, I'll just tell it that a faster pace is what I need right now. Yeah, and how much am I willing to spend? Yeah, how much, and am I willing? Yeah, and how much are you willing to spend? Yeah, how much, and are you willing? Thank you.
all right. Thank you, man. That sounds great. And we're drinking beers, man. We are drinking beers right now. And these beers, I'm going to cut to myself so the internet can see this. So this $1,000 Dinners beer that we're having right now from
Big Alice
Big Alice.
Yep.
Yeah. So name of your album, $1,000 Dinners. Tell us about how this came to be, how we come to be drinking these beers in the studio here today, named after your wonderful album.
Yeah. It's a brewery of friends of mine, and I do some part-time work for them. And they just generously wanted to support the record when it came out. and the head brewer's name is John, and the assistant brewer Dom. They were both like, we would love to make a collab. Just let's make a beer together. We'll name it after a lyric in the song. And I was like, well, I think the name of the album would be the better. And so we named it after the album. It was very generous of them, and and here it is. It's a golden ale aged in oak with white wine grapes. It's delicious, and it's just a kind of sweet thing that I'm touched that they wanted to do it, and it came out great.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, all the personal touches that you were just telling me about offline are amazing as well. Your dog's on here, your grandma's on here. It's, It's cool, man.
Yeah, as a photo, the background photo is my grandma eating pasta, and many other family members that I never met. You can hardly see them, but the way my grandma kind of cut through is awesome. And my grandfather's right next to her, so it's cool. It's like it's weird. I never thought I would have my grandparents on a beer label, but it's a nice touch.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm glad that you have that. I'm glad that you brought these beers here today. They're delicious.
For sure.
I like them
I know you like beer.
Yeah. It turns out I like beer. And you got a show coming up also, January 10th at the brewery in Industry City.
At the brewery. So when we made the beer, we released it in September of this ending year, and it was a big celebration for the beer, and it turned into like a big album release too, because the album never got the love. I think when we put it out in March, I never did a show. I never did like a record release show. And then all these people, turns out, were like itching for it. And it was a really fun night. And we celebrated the beer, we celebrated the record, and it became a thing that we've been doing kind of monthly since. And we call it the $1,000 dinner. It's at the Big Alice location in Sunset Park, which is now Industry City is the specific location. And we're doing it kind of sporadically. Each month we'll pick a date, and the next one's going to be in a week and a half, January 10th. And we do a full band set and my stuff, and then we do some silly rock and roll covers, and we have some fun with it. We have special guests come up, and it's a blast.
Yeah, man, it sounds like it. Well, dude, thank you for bringing the music here today. You sound wonderful together, and we're going to hear one more off of $1,000 Dinners, and then two more not from that. What's coming up next?
This is a song called I Want Everything. Excuse me. How you doing, Kiyoshi? Tuned? Great. I want the rolling hills and the flatlands too. I want the Russian Valley to the Hampton Dunes. Yeah, I want everything to lose. I want the rolling dice. Give me the gambling blues. I want the pain and the sorrow and forgiveness too. Yeah, I want everything to lose. Yeah, I want everything to lose. Oh, and I thought it was all a little easy. The changes came and went a little fast. The memories always seem a little hazy before the crash. I want the rising sun and the evenings too. I want the yesterday picture you. Yeah, I want everything to lose. 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 Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Man, so you sound outstanding together. You guys sound absolutely great together, and I was reminded of how great you sound together at the garden sessions before the Underground Sunshine Fest, or the same day as the Underground Sunshine
Yeah.
Fest. And Barbara's tuned in right now. She's
Oh,
saying
wow.
hi. Barbara says
Hi,
hi.
Barbara.
Hello, Barbara.
Yeah, Underwater Sunshine is like one of the best, like that community of people. It's just a wonderful thing they've done, bringing independent bands together. And it's you know, it's about the performances, but it's also really about the hang too. Like I've made a lot of friends at those garden sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I had a wonderful time there as well, but I was had a great time there, having a great time right now, and wondering, I don't think I know the origin of how you guys all came together and came to make wonderful music together.
Well, I'll try and give you the short version, but Lily's outstanding band at the time when I met her was Lily and the Parlor Tricks. It is now Parlor Tricks, and they made a new record, which you need to hear. It's out. It's out now. But I met Lily back then, and her bass player Brian was in. I asked him to play in my band, and through Brian, I became close to Lily, and through Lily, I met Kiyoshi. Kiyoshi had a band called Rocket and the Ghost, which I think you're familiar with. Also outstanding, and their stuff is on the internet as well. And yeah, we started just playing slowly over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, and now this iteration is just one of my favorite things to have happened, because these are two people I love very much, and now it's just the way the voices work together. It's all of them. Like if you ask me to set up a harmony for a song, I'm lost. I'll do something, but I won't do it right, you know? And like to have them in my pocket.
Modesty.
Well, no, but I won't. Like it's true. It's true. And having them here to like just always find the right thing to sing, it just makes me feel so good, and it sounds amazing. And yeah, so it's been a long like 9 years of it's culminating now, a 9-year friendship, and it's at its peak.
I will say that like 3 years ago we just started singing. We were hanging out at our house, and we just started playing like 1940s cowboy songs and singing them in the living room. And that, I think,
Absolutely.
helped to establish the foundation of what we're able to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, we should have prepared one of those.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should
I
have.
didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
You'd have to get the licensing for it and all that stuff. You know, yeah.
2020.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's like 7 hours and 20 minutes before the end of this decade. So there's time to arrange it if you guys just want to have a 7 hour and 20 minute live
We'll work
stream.
it. We'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe at the end.
All right.
We'll half-ass a cowboy song.
Well, I'm very happy that this has come together this way. Thank you guys again for coming through and leading us into the next decade with song. There's 2 more coming up. Can you tell us what's coming up third today?
Yeah, we're gonna do. This is a single I put out. I don't remember exactly how long ago, but maybe like 2015. Who cares?
My notes just say single. There's no year next to my notes.
Yeah. But it's called Fire on Bowery, and that's about it. That's about it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
I could get into what it's about, but we don't want to hear that. Here we go.
You tell me later.
Nobody knows what it's about. It ruins the mystique, you know. I saw a Milk Carton Kids play once, and you know they're like they're dry humor, Yeah, they're the best. Yeah, that was
got right into
that was.
it.
I gotta say, Brad. Now that we're in person
Did
here,
you see that one?
Yeah, man. I even emailed you after it. That was a banner Brad Wagner interview.
I felt pretty good about
you
it.
should put that on your reel.
Really glad that you also saw that and felt the same way that I felt about it.
Yeah, those guys they're so quick, and I saw them play once, and it really stuck with me, even though it was a joke. He meant it. It was about how like people, singer-songwriters, will always like introduce a song by its title, and then the title's like the first words of the song, and it's like they tell you what it's about. It's just very like basic, and I'm like, I'm gonna not do that ever again. And yeah, thanks, Lily.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I'm wise.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Fire on Bowery. 6 out of 10. Hey, I'll take it. It's the little things about the time we met that kept you in the back of my head. And this is not a healthy way of feeling. Do you see me how you saw me when my back against the reckoning and the walls were closing in? Now there's a fire on Bowery, and the lights won't even turn on no more. They might as well let the city die, since the place we went in the summer that night is gone. Oh, no. It's no mystery what went wrong. Hell, our love, it was an atom bomb, and the weight I hold was my own damn fault. And now everything I've already done, I gotta do it again. Something about a master plan. Now there's a fire on Bowery, and the lights won't even turn on no more. They might as well let the city die, since the place we went in the summer that night is gone, oh, gone. But what am I supposed to let go? My pride of my soul. Who am I telling that hasn't been told? So tell me now, is this how it ends? The weight on my chest, the voices inside of my head. Now there's a fire on Bowery, and the lights won't even turn on no more. They might as well let the city die, since the place we went in the summer that night is gone, oh, gone, gone. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It's possible we probably have had this conversation before, but it's a lazy question on my part, and I don't care. I'm going to ask it again because it tends to elicit interesting responses, even if it is asked multiple times. And we're in this studio with rock and roll history going back to 1953. The oldest tape in here is an Ella Fitzgerald tape from Storyville in Boston in '53. It's an easy place to talk about rock and roll.
Yeah.
music influences in general. I mean, there's a ton of jazz and country, and it's not just rock and roll here. But music influence is very easy to talk about here. As such, I would like to know what your collective top 10 favorite Kings of Leon songs are.
You're cheating.
10?
Either that, and it doesn't have to be as narrow as Kings of Leon. It could be literally
Top 10 Kings of Leon songs.
or any band ever.
I feel
Also,
like I just really like 10 of their songs.
Yeah.
So I could name them.
who? I mean, some of the artists who have been important to you
Oh, we're
over.
not actually gonna.
Oh, you're not doing Kings of Leon? Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
King of the Rodeo.
Wait, do you want to get in? Yes, yes.
The Runner.
Hey, Kings of Leon's
Oh,
great.
I love
Yeah.
the
The
Runner.
Runner for sure.
Love the Runner. Matt?
I was a big fan of Revelry. Is that on that? Was that the name of the song?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, Bob says yes. Yeah.
Bob was there,
Thanks,
so
Bob.
he would know.
Yeah, Revelry was cool. 17. I dug that pop record. The one that blew them up. But we can get off of Kings of Leon now, I think.
Yeah, and we can broaden the topic and
Yeah.
Royalty.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I think I
really
did.
liked
We did ask me because I said that at the same time last time.
we pull that tape off the shelf that's still there.
Right behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
California Waiting is great.
No, they're a great band, Kings of Leon.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're great.
No.
Outstanding.
Charmer's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like Kiyoshi is just gonna
yeah.
Yeah, no,
continue
yeah,
going on this
I had a
topic,
phase.
regardless of what else
I
happens
did
in
have
this
a
room.
Kings
You
of
had a
Leon
real
phase.
phase.
I had a real phase.
Kiyoshi
Well,
and I
that was
drove to
because-
Texas and we listened to the entire catalog.
Part of my phase was because I had a recording session lined up with a guy who had worked with them, and so I just I dove into their catalog, and I really liked the first 3 records. That's why I know a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Who else though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As per your other question, I don't know. Tom Waits, is he in here?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, dude. There's a Tom Waits show from 1977 at the Paradise Rock Club in Boston. It's in that room. I'll show it to you afterwards. It's so good. He's like, he's not an old fella at that time, 1977,
No, he
and
was
he
in his
sounds like
20s.
he's a million.
Yeah.
You know, and it sounds exactly the way you want it to.
He like sort of he like aged into himself and out. If that
Yeah, the
makes
way
sense.
he
was,
looks in the
like,
Ballad of
ancient.
Buster Scruggs is how he sounds in
Yeah.
1977
Yes.
at Paradise Rock Club.
He's one of those guys who, like, yeah, when he turned like 63, everyone was like, "You've always been 63. Hey, welcome home.
Yeah,
You finally made it."
yeah.
There's so much in that room, but that is
Oh my God, I
my
love
favorite
it.
tape in that other room. There's my 2 favorites are the Talking Heads sitting right next to Tom Waits, and they're both from Paradise, and it's outstanding. So
Wow.
there are plenty of tapes to go through afterwards. But this is happening right now. The session's happening right now, and we're only 3/4 of the way through. There's one more song coming.
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Sex
Can you
on
tell us
Fire
what
is
is?
Just
Just cover
that's
it.
last on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do Montauk next, which is a single I put out in 2016. And yeah, I don't have much to say about it. The song speaks for itself. It's like 8 verses. There's plenty going on in there. I do want to mention that we are playing a show. I know we plugged the January 10th show, but I got a ticket link today, and I figured I'd post it up on the website for February 7th at Rockwood Music Hall. So if you are watching and you plan on traveling to see me play, I know some of you are. I've been doing like a weekly Instagram stories thing. This is like to the max version of that. I just can't see the real-time comments coming in, but I know that some people wanted to come through on February 7th.
Eric Ruth just says Matt put out one of my favorite albums of the year, so it's that's
Thanks,
a nice
Eric.
thing. Yeah.
It's like I'm sitting in my living room.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the tickets are on sale for that. February 7th, Rockwood Music Hall. We're going to do something special that night, a little different than we usually do, to make it worth coming into the city and going to see a show. Nice. So I think that'll be really nice. And anyway, here's the last song we're going to do. It is
Before
called
Kings of Leon covers.
Before the Kings of Leon cover set. Yeah, we should do this like $1,000 dinner.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We should do a Kings of Leon night at the $1,000 dinner.
Cowboy, we're playing a Kings of Leon song.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Oh, hey.
Wait, you want to cover Kings of Leon
We'll
next
talk
week
about
for
this
the...
afterwards.
Yeah. No, we
It'd
could.
be easy to learn than all the other ones.
All right. Should we do my song now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for having us. This is great.
Yeah, dude, thank you guys for doing this. I would rather close out this decade no other way. Thank you guys for doing
Fuck
this.
this decade.
Happy New Year. Yeah, amen.
So thirsty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good thing I can reach for $1,000 dinner.
Goes down smooth.
Goes down to all of this sweet Carolina smoke.
You need it hot.
Okay.
All right.
Kind of strong.
I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to be awake. I don't want to go someplace that I cannot escape. I don't want to be sideways. I don't want to be straight. I don't want to go right now, and I do not want to wait. So give me tomorrow, and I'll miss yesterday. But I won't pretend like I know it all today. Well, I know what's right, and I know what ain't. It's hard to feel united in this here state. Yeah, it's so hard in this here state. So go on, oh, go on, my babe, go on. Ah, honey, go on, oh, go on, my babe, go on, all the way. I don't wanna fight, no I don't wanna run away. I don't wanna turn my back or laugh in your face. And I don't wanna preach for preaching's sake, but it seems we're sleeping in this bed we've made. So give me tomorrow and we can laugh at yesterday, but I won't pretend that there ain't nothing wrong today. And I don't wanna close my eyes on the progress that we made, but for every inch there is 1 mile of mistakes. Yeah, every inch has a mile of mistakes. So go on, oh, go on, my babe, go on. Ah, honey, go on, oh, go on, my babe, go on, all the way. I don't wanna be a painter anymore. No, not this way. You know they like what I'm saying. Just change the color of the paint. Would you buy my work on the worth of the frame that used to be I'd make everything I made? So give me tomorrow and we can get past yesterday. Is this one of them things? Well, some passing phase where we all get up in arms, but our arms are slow to raise. People die and buildings go up in flames. Yeah, people die and buildings go up in flames. So go on, well, go on, my babe, go on. Ah, honey, go on, go on, my babe, go on, all the way. And I don't wanna be a writer anymore. No, not this way. I may as well have been an actor, so you could tell me what to say. Maybe a marionette, and you can move my arms and legs. I may as well drive out to Montauk on Memorial Day. So give me tomorrow and we can forget yesterday. It's this modern focus that's just so hard to maintain. It's a flash in the pan, short-term gain. No, I don't wanna be a writer anymore. Not this way. I don't wanna be a writer anymore. Not that way. So go on, oh, go on, my babe, go on. Ah, honey, go on, go on, my babe, go on, well, go on, no, no, no. Go on, my babe, go on, oh, honey, go on, my babe. Yeah.
Thought you might like that.
This has been great. Matt, thank you for coming today.
Thank
Lily,
you.
Kiyoshi, thank you so much for coming by. This has
Thank
been
you, Brad.
outstanding. I have enjoyed it very, very much. And there are two fairly soon upcoming chances for New York to enjoy your music more. January 10th, Big Alice Brewery in Industry City, Brooklyn. And then at Rockwood Music Hall, Stage 2 on Friday, February 7th.
Correct.
That is happening as well. And all the details are up at mattsucich.com. And dude, this has been great. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve.
Yeah, same
This
to you.
evening. Have a wonderful decade. Come back and visit us a lot.
I hope to see you before the end of the next
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah, me too. It's going
But
to happen.
yeah, maybe we'll close out that one too. Yeah. January
look at-
31st, 2020. What?
Tapes and talk about
Yes.
cowboys and yeah.
Great.
Dude, happy New Year.
Thanks, buddy.